Hi there, Craig Rivers here with Rivers End Outdoors. Now this video coming up is going to be a little bit graphic. It's about issues that we have here on the ranch with trying to protect our livestock and our animals. In this particular case, we had some quail that got slaughtered by a creature, and the thing is with that is it's part of the lifestyle of being in the wilderness and living out in the country. And what you have to do is you have to watch for and read all the rules and regulations and make sure you're good on all that. I was a fish and game commissioner for 10 years, so I know the rules and regulations. I know what I can do and what I can't do. And part of the reason why I was a fish and game commissioner was because I was concerned about conservation with all the wild animals and the deer and whatnot. And the thing is if you just go out and slaughter everything and fish everything away or fish it all out, you're not going to have anything to hunt or fish for. So it's good to practice conservative ways about yourself, and I do about myself. I don't just kill everything that's out there. I'd rather not. However, sometimes you have to bite the bullet and pull the trigger. So anyway, here's a video coming up, and there's a little bit of graphic images in it. So I just wanted to give you a heads up and warn you about that. And again, follow your local rules and read all your wildlife guidebooks so that you know you're not breaking the law. Okay, here we are. We're at my daughter's quail pen. She had 40 Japanese quail. And something got in here and murdered every one of them last night. They're dead all over the floor. Over here is a pile of them, big pile of them that are dead. Then back over here is another big pile of them that are dead. And so 40 quail is a lot of quail. So there's one living one, poor quail here that's alive, and her head's a little tore up. But so years ago, I raised chickens commercially, and I lost tons of chickens. And what it was skunks digging under the foundation. And we actually, every year in our rural lifestyle, we have an influx of one type of an animal or another. So we actually called that the year of the skunk. And in one night, I shot 35 skunks getting into my chicken barns. And all total for that year, probably about 60 skunks. So it gives you an idea of what some of the issues are living in a rural wilderness type environment. And just so you know, if you plan on moving out to the country, you got to be aware of these kind of things, because these things sort of happen. You know, have to kind of know how to deal with them. So we'll figure out what's been getting in there. And what we'll do is we'll put up some game cameras and see if we can figure out what the culprit is. It could be any number of things. It could be a fox, could be skunks, it could be a weasel, most likely a skunk, because they just seem to kill for fun. Anyway, I will keep you updated, and if I can get pictures of what it is that's killing them, I will add them to this video and kind of keep you updated. Okay, bye now. Okay, I'm walking over to my daughter's cabin, which this is something I built on the ranch. And what I'm gonna do is show you the quail eggs that we've been getting from the quail. So these are the quail eggs. Very nice eggs, real pretty. Different colors. And then also, here is some pickled eggs that she's been making. They're really good. So hopefully we can straighten out that quail pen. If thinking about lifting it up and building a floor under it, and then that way we can keep the critters or creatures or whatever from getting in there and killing all the quail. So we'll see how it goes, and I will keep you posted. Okay. I don't know if you can see him up there, but there's a raccoon. That's the culprit, I think, that got my daughter's quail. So unfortunately, he's gonna have to go in the stew pot. Okay. Okay, guys, here you go. We've got the culprit that's been getting the quail, this raccoon. And yeah, so that's kind of a good thing. My wife's got baby chickens right now. I'll post some pictures of them so you can see those. But this raccoon, I was thinking I wanted to put him in the stew pot because I don't really want to just kill something and waste it. But if you look, this guy's got a big old nasty tick on its cheek. I pulled ticks like that off my dogs before, but I hate to think of how many more other ticks this raccoon has. Look at his tail's all kind of ratty looking. This is just an old, sick raccoon. There is no way I'm putting him in the stew pot. Anyway, we got our culprit, so I think everything will be good here on River's End for a little while. Just gotta make our pens a little more secure and make things a little tighter and see what we can do to move forward. Okay. Okay, so here's my wife's chickens. They're a little smaller. And then over in that other pen over there, there's some even smaller yet. But these are another thing that we sort of need to protect around here. Well, there's the other ones. I don't know if you can see them back there through the fence. But we don't really want to lose our chickens because it's kind of where we get our eggs. So that's another good reason why we need to rectify the problem with whatever creature's getting in these pens. Okay. Okay, now we got another problem. Something's trying to get into the goat pen, so we got to figure this out. So my daughter put some pallets there in front of the hole just temporarily to kind of block the goats so they don't get out. But we definitely don't want our goats all hurt. These are kind of my daughter's babies, so, and they're nice goats. They're sure friendly. Anyway, it's another thing we got to figure out what's going on, and we'll see what we can do. But it's all part of it here at River's End Outdoors. Okay. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about this video. Now, these issues that I'm having with the critters getting into the pens and things getting at the animals, a lot of that is my own fault. The proper thing to do is make sure that your pens and cages, your corrals or whatever are secure. You don't want your large livestock getting out on the road and having a car hit them and a bunch of people getting injured. The other thing is like with the quail pen, had we built that on either cement floor or plywood floor and buttoned up some of the holes and everything, we wouldn't have had an issue. So a lot of that is our own fault. So you got to make sure everything is secure from the very beginning, because what happens is when you start getting holes and having problems, stuffing rocks in the holes and wiring things up with string in an emergency, it doesn't hold and it just creates a problem. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't. But anyway, I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye now.